Okay, I'm going to show you how to make an orthographic drawing using layouts. So we're going to download and open the Ortho template. Let me double click on that. I'm going to be using Ortho number 3 as my example from a worksheet your teacher might be using as well in the classroom. But once again, this incorporates object lines or construction lines along with hidden lines. And dimensions are also things that could be added, which I may or may not cover in this video. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and open up that template. It looks like this: top view, front view, right side view. You'll notice I have these little anchors, which is always going to be a starting point. And I have a title block down here as well. To change the information in the title block with the selection tool selected, I can just click, and if I double click, I can actually just use my cursor here and I can start typing in my first and last name, and we always do this in the capital letters along with the date and the drawing name or number. So I'm now going to switch over to line. I'm going to start drawing. Once again, I'm going to be drawing an object that is 6, we'll say, inches in length, 3 inches in height. We'll start with the front view. So we're going to use these numbers as inches, and we're going to be able to draw that accurately here in layout. So with the pencil tool selected, you'll notice I have 2 trays open. I can collapse them, or I can open them, and I want you to have colors open and shape style open. You can see that currently I'm using black as my construction line color. So with the pencil, or excuse me, line tool selected, which is L on your keyboard, I'm going to click here, and these grid is set to 1/4 inch spaces, and these blocks are a distance of 1 inch. So you can see there's 4 divisions. So this is an inch, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 inches. And I could click, and that's one way to make a line. Another way to do it, which I recommend, is clicking once, move in the direction you want to draw the line, and type in the number. So I will type in 6 for 6 inches. You'll actually notice I'm going to move away here. You're going to notice down here that this number will reflect what I type in. So once again, let me go ahead and just move my mouse in the direction I want a line to go in. Make sure you always move in the direction you want your line to go in. Type in the number, in this case 6. Don't need to put the inch symbol, just 6. Hit enter. I have a 6-inch line. Now I'm still in line mode, so I'm going to move up. That was a height of 3, so I'm going to type in 3, hit enter, and then I can just continue moving. And I can actually do this without having to type in anything. And then once I get to the first point, the box is enclosed. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw a hidden line. As you can see here, I have a hidden line which reflects what's happening here, that little cutaway. So I need to go to my shape style, and where it says dashes on this drop down, I'm going to select this. This is my hidden line. That hidden line goes from here all the way to here. Okay, now you'll notice I'm still in line mode, so here's one way to do it. I can hit my escape key. Another way to end the line command is to click once and then double click, and that gets me out of it. So either hit the escape key if you're still in an active line, or just double click. Okay, so now I'm going to draw some projection lines. You'll see here I have a few different colors that I've set up. You can obviously use this color wheel. You can take a color. Let's just say I use green. If you want to add it to your selection, just click and drag from this bar down and just add it to that color. If you ever want to get rid of a color, just take a white square and drag it on top, and it disappears. So I actually have black, red, and yellow. I'm going to use yellow for my projection lines. Now, here's something you need to realize, and you're going to have to change something here. When I click here and I say, okay, let's draw a line, you'll actually notice that the line still remains, well, first of all, black, and I forgot to change my dashes back to solid. So most importantly, it's still a black color and not a yellow color. So let me hit Control Z. Let's change this back to a solid line. But here's what I want you to remember. Whenever you want to change these colors, nothing will happen until you click on this bar first, then select the color you want, and then that color will be reflected in your drawing.